All right.
I love Mr. Peters.
Lesson 5-2, relations and functions. So, a relation is a set of ordered pairs. So anytime you have a set of ordered pairs, that is what a relation is. The domain, and we're going to do a lot of stuff with domain and range. Your domain is your x values, and it moves left to right. Your range is your y values, and it moves down to up. So your domain is your input. Your range is your output. It's what you're going to get when you're writing a function, okay? So down here, I have two relations, two sets of ordered pairs. Domain and range. So in order for it to be a function, no two domains that are exactly the same can have different ranges. So what I mean by that, if you're looking at this relation right here, look at your domains. 2, 3, 3, 1. We have two domains that are exactly the same with different ranges. Therefore, this is not a function. Okay?
So it'll have to be the same, or let it go,
Yep.
or let it go up.
No two domains that are the same can have different ranges. Okay? So like this one here, look at all your domains.
Function.
They all have different ranges, so this is a function.
So does it even matter what the range is?
Nope, doesn't matter what the range is. It just, no two domains can have the same range. When we do a little bit more, I'll have a worksheet next week. We're going to do domain and range the pre-calculus way next week, where we're looking at a graph and we're actually putting it into context of what the domain and range is going to be. And that's going to be more so the stuff that you're going to see in the future. If I have a graph, let's say a regular parabola, okay, this is a y equals x squared graph. It is a parabola, which we will see a lot of in the time to come. So, if I do a vertical line test, so your vertical line test, to determine if it is a function, it cannot hit in more than one spot. So if I draw a vertical line through here, it hits in one spot, hits in one spot, hits in one spot, hits in one spot, time and time again. This is a function. If I have a circle and I draw my vertical line, it hits in more than one spot, so it hits in two spots. This is not a function. Okay, so that's your vertical line test. Okay, when you're drawing that vertical line down there, it can only hit in one spot. It cannot hit in more than one spot. Okay, so these over here, we're determining what our range is. They give you the domain, which is your x values, remember that. We're determining the output, which is the y values. F of x is function notation. F of anything is function notation. A function is a rule. Okay, a function is an equation. So, to figure out what my ranges are, you plug these numbers in for x. So we're going to plug those numbers in for x. So the very first number I'm going to plug in is 2. So I'm going to write it as f of 2 equals 3 times 2 plus 2, which is 6 plus 2, which is 8. Then we're going to find f of 1. F of 1, 3 times 1 plus 2, which is 5. F of 3, 3 times 3 plus 2, which is 11. So now I've got ordered pairs, 2, 8, 1, 5, 3, 11. If I were to write them down as ordered pairs again, which you don't have to. They just want you to find the range values. The next one, f of x equals 3/4 x. Your domain is at -1, 3, 7. Doing the same thing, plugging in. So f of -1 first. So this would be 3/4 times -1, which is -3/4. F of 3. 3/4 times 3, which is 9/4. And then f of 7. 3/4 times 7, which is 21/4. Leave them as fractions. Don't decimal them. Okay, leave it all as a fraction. No decimals when you are doing these. So pretty easy. I mean, pretty simple. Those are your ranges. What I did there to plug those x values in, to input those x values in, finds me the output of the range.